Welcome to WIC's Virtual Nutrition Education. This lesson is about hydration. Take a moment to consider how hydrated you might be. Now let's talk about why hydration is important. Hydration is important because 60% of the human body is made out of water. This percentage is even greater for children and infants. For an unborn baby, it can be up to 90%. Hydration is also important because it reduces the risk of kidney stones, infections, and constipation. The amount of water that you or your children need to stay hydrated depends on age. As you and your children get older, the recommendations for the amount of water you need increases. Adults are recommended to have 8 to 10 cups of water per day. Children ages 9 to 18 are recommended to have 8 cups per day. Children ages 4 to 8 are recommended to have 5 cups per day. Infants ages 6 to 12 months are recommended to have 4 to 6 ounces per day, which is about a half of a cup. And newborn babies get sufficient amounts of water through breast milk and formula. Now that we know how much water we need, let's talk about where this water comes from. Hydration can come from the things that we drink and the foods that we eat. About 80% of our water comes from what we drink, and about 20% comes from what we eat. Knowing this information, let's consider which beverages might be the most hydrating. Beverages without added sugar are the most hydrating. Examples of these are water, 100% juice, diet or zero-calorie drinks, and sugar-free drinks. There are certain foods that are more hydrating than others as well. The foods that provide the most hydration are fruits, vegetables, and dairy products. The picture shown tells us the percentage of water contained in each food. Now that we know why hydration is important, how much water our bodies need, and which foods and drinks contain water, let's talk about some tips on how to keep ourselves hydrated. One great way to stay hydrated is to carry a water bottle around with you throughout the day to encourage yourself to drink more. Another great way to stay hydrated is to keep track of how much water you drink every day. You can do this by labeling a water bottle to see how much you have drank throughout the day, or you can keep track of how many times you refill a water bottle or a glass. A final recommendation for staying hydrated is to include many fruits and vegetables in your meals and snacks. The water content in these foods will help to keep you hydrated. Now, let's test our knowledge about hydration through a lesson recap. Our first question is, how much of the human body is made up of water? Is it more than 50% or less than 50%? The correct answer is more than 50%. Before you were born, you're composed of about 90% of water, and as you get older, this reduces to 60% of water. Our next question is, which drink is more hydrating, sports drinks or water? The correct answer is water, but sugar-free sports drinks will be more hydrating than regular sports drinks. Our last question is, which food is more hydrating, bread or celery? The correct answer is celery. Celery has a high water content, just like other fruits and vegetables. Now that you have finished watching this video, please return to your email and complete the Google survey attached so that you can schedule your next appointment.